Hello, I'm going to show you now how to resolve a case where you charged a student and he's accepted responsibility for all of the charges. To do that, first you need to be inside of the student's child case and click the Enter Decision button. That will bring up the Enter Decision screen, and from here you're going to start with Decision Type and select Student Conduct. Next, you need to insert the charges that you're applying for the student. Eric has started off by recommending some charges in the allegations section. And so this student has two allegations, 3A1 underage alcohol use and 1F residence life violation quiet and courtesy hours. Let's say that I met with this student and he was in a room with 3 or 4 other students and he was not consuming alcohol but was in the presence of some underage students who were consuming alcohol. In that case, neither of these charges would apply since he's not a resident of that room and he wasn't consuming alcohol under the age of 21. But he is in violation of the part of the code that says you can't be in the presence of a policy violation since he was with other people under 21 who were consuming alcohol. So I need to select a charge that Eric already has not recommended as an allegation. To do that, I go to the Charges field and then going to the Select menu, which brings up a pick list. And from here I can pick the charge that I need to apply. So under Honor and Ethics, I'm going to pick the charge attempting, assisting, or encouraging behavior in violation of the code, which also includes being in the presence of a policy violation. In the Rationale section, I'm going to briefly explain why I chose to apply this charge for this student. So I might say something like this. So I wrote, I met with the student and the other students involved in this incident. This student was not consuming alcohol, nor is he a resident of the room. He was, however, in the room when other students who are under 21 were consuming alcohol. If you need to use the check spelling button, you can press that to run a spell check. Continuing down, in the eligible appeal type, you're going to select EU Student Conduct Appeal. And then in the sanction recommendation, you're going to make your recommendation for what sanction you think should be imposed for this charge. So I might recommend something like a warning and e-chug, since this is a first-time alcohol-related violation, and the student, based on my meeting with him, meets low-risk alcohol criteria. So I wrote, I recommend a warning and e-chug. Based on my meeting with this student, I think he meets low-risk alcohol use criteria. He was not drinking in this incident. He reports drinking 1 to 2 nights per week, usually on the weekends, and less than 3 drinks when he drinks. You leave the final determination field blank, and then once you're satisfied that you filled out everything correctly, you're going to hit the Submit button, which will then submit your findings.